Mm. Arzu?
She's on mute, Mr. Singh.
Acha, but I think that ये disturb हो गया है ना when it is downloaded into a PDF.
Yeah, it might get disturbed, I guess.
See, under
It
representation.
is PDF.
Yeah. So
It's
better
PDF.
you show it onto the original file itself.
Yeah.
PDF ही कर लीजिए आप.
Because she changed the this thing actually. She wanted a different slide. So I'll just inform her that it is getting a little disturbed.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Walaikum assalam.
Somebody was saying that they are unable to join. Is that resolved?
I was also, I had to go out and come again, and with a passcode, I came in.
Okay. Muhammad Zakir Hussain is here. Okay.
I have make two other people. No, more than two people to co-host. Kindly admit everyone. I'm just live streaming. Give me some minutes.
Yes, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, sir.
Walaikum assalam, sir.
चले कुछ लोग हाजिर हैं तो इंशाल्लाह इंतजार करेंगे बाकी लोग. मेरा नाम हसन चौगले, मैं कतर से हूँ.
Alhamdulillah, sir.
Alhamdulillah, sir. We're so glad you're here.
It actually is so much earlier, 3 minutes earlier. Subhanallah.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah, mashallah, mashallah.
No, it is better to be early because you may have some technical difficulty.
no, alhamdulillah.
It happens. That's why.
No, sir, it's a pleasure actually. Today, when I was preparing your intro, I had realized the kind of work that you put in actually, subhanallah.
Thank you.
This is Tasneem here, sir, the senior mentor with NEIEA.
Yeah, you are from where?
I'm Tasneem Khan. I am a senior mentor with NEIEA, sir.
Yeah, that is okay, but from which place?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad, huh? Where is Mr. Javed? He is supposed to be there. He is in Delhi.
Yeah, yes, sir. He's in
Okay.
Delhi. And he'll be joining us very shortly. Yeah. It's 7:30. Miss Tasneem, we shall start now.
Ma'am Asra has to join. Okay, I'll take the start.
Yes, please. I request. Sir is here, so better to start on time.
Let's just give another 5 minutes, ma'am. Because there are people 7:30, you know, we'll just give 5 minutes.
Right.
Because otherwise this ting ting ting, the bell is keep on going on
Yeah, right. We'll wait.
for 5 minutes. Sure.
Okay, I'm calling sir that.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Evening, Danish
evening.
bhai. Sir
Thank
is
you for
already
joining
here.
us. Yeah, Mohsin Raza sir has joined. I can see.
Yeah, right. Right.
Asna ma'am, I'll check with Asna ma'am.
Like the people from Umeed Foundation are also there.
Great.
And
Kulfisha ma'am, I'm calling you just for a minute.
Yeah, we can start at 7:35.
Meanwhile, the students, everybody joins. We'll love to know where are the students and everybody is joining from, the participants. Please write down in the in-call messages your name and where are you joining from. Thank
Where
you.
are you joining from? And also your course, if you can write.
Right.
Ma'am, you're not audible.
I'm not. Asna ma'am is here.
I request you to start the same.
Okay, correct, ma'am. I'll take the start. That manner.
Mohsin Raza sir is saying, sir cannot hear our voice. So you cannot
Okay.
hear my voice?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear esteemed participants, distinguished guests, and respected scholars and staff of NEIEA.
One more time, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt you, please. One more time, just we have started the recording.
Sure, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear esteemed participants, distinguished guests, respected scholars, and staff of NEIEA, and our beloved students. It is an honor and privilege to welcome you all to our webinar, Empowering Futures, Education for All. With the blessings of Allah, we gather today to shed light on the transformative power of education and its role in shaping brighter futures for all individuals, regardless of background or circumstance, in alignment with the principles of Islam, which emphasize the importance of knowledge and learning we come together to reaffirm our commitment to providing equitable access to education for every member of our society. Education is not merely a means of acquiring skills and knowledge. It is a fundamental human right and a pathway to empowerment, enlightenment, and social progress. As we navigate the challenges of the modern world, it becomes increasingly evident that education holds the key to unlocking human potential and overcoming barriers to development. By investing in education, we invest in the future of our communities, our nations, and our world. I now invite Ms. Tasmia to provide an overview of the current state of education within our community. Meet Tasmia, a remarkable individual whose life embodies dedication, versatility, and faith. As a Quran Hafiza, she has committed herself to the memorization and understanding of the Quran, embodying its teachings in her daily life. With a degree in finance, Tasmia brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the table, showcasing her proficiency in navigating the complexities of the financial world. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Tasmia is a devoted homeschooling mother of two, prioritizing her children's education and upbringing with unwavering love and dedication. Her commitment to providing a nurturing learning environment reflects her belief in the importance of holistic development. Moreover, Tasmia is an Islamic enthusiast, continuously striving to integrate her faith seamlessly into every aspect of her life, with a steadfast commitment to being the best in this world while keeping her Islam as her top priority. Tasmia serves as an inspiring role model for those around her, demonstrating the beauty of balancing worldly responsibilities with spiritual devotion. It's noteworthy to mention that Tasmia is the daughter-in-law of Mr. Rashid Sheikh Saab, who's a pillar of strength for NEIA, embodying values of dedication and service to community. Over to you, Tasmia.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tasneem. The gracious introduction shows me too good a light. There's still a lot to learn, and I'm still a student of knowledge. Jazakallah khair. Many thanks to NEIA for trusting in me to convey this message, and to those of you attending today. You have taken the first step to contributing in your community and making a positive change. The community really, really needs you. तालीम, एजुकेशन हर इंसान का बुनियादी हक है। हमारे मुआशरे में हमारे मुसलमान बच्चे इस बुनियादी हक से महरूम हैं। लाखों बच्चे अपने फ्यूचर को बेहतर बनाने की चाह रखते हैं, पर कितने बच्चे इसे अचीव कर पाते हैं? आइए कुछ शॉकिंग स्टैटिस्टिक्स पर नजर डालते हैं। Let's move on to the map. So this map highlights the percentage of Muslims, or the percentage of poverty in Indian states that are poor. We can see very sadly that the most poverty is concentrated in the more Muslim populated states like UP and Bihar. Why are the Muslim populated states the poorest? Let's dive deeper. Muslims are the largest minorities in India. The next slide, please. Muslims are the largest minorities in India. They comprise of 14% of Indian population. The average national literacy rate is 72.98%. And Muslims are the only community whose literacy rate is lower than the national average. Our literacy rate is lower than the national average. Muslim student strength in higher education fell by 1.7 lakh in 2021. What a shame, my brothers and sisters. ये बच्चे जब सही से एजुकेशन नहीं हासिल कर पाते हैं, तो बड़े होकर इज्जतदार कमाई के जरिए उनके लिए बहुत मुश्किल हो जाते हैं। ऐसे मुस्लिम्स बड़े होकर स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स, रिक्शा ड्राइवर्स, लेबरर्स जैसी जॉब्स से आगे बढ़ ही नहीं पाते हैं। क्यों? एजुकेशन नहीं हासिल कर पाने की वजह से भाइयों और बहनों, सिर्फ इस वजह से। इसीलिए around 50% of the women in prostitution are Muslims. It's the next slide, yeah. 50% of the women in prostitution are Muslims. 30% of detainees in prisons are Muslims. 30% of beggars in India are Muslims. कंट्री में हमारी पॉपुलेशन सिर्फ 14% है, पर इन जगहों पर अफसोस के साथ उसका डबल है हमारी पॉपुलेशन. When I received this data, I was so shocked and ashamed to see this. Is this where we stand? How can we sit here? Just a second. How can we sit here and how can we relax and not do anything, knowing that our Muslim children are deprived of the basic right to education? एक बच्चे को पढ़ाकर हम उन्हें केपेबल बनाते हैं कि वो अपनी जिंदगी, अपने खानदान की जिंदगी और पूरे मुआशरे में बेहतरीन पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट ला सकते हैं और अपने आप को और अपने खानदान को एक इज्जत वाली जिंदगी दे सके. एजुकेशन बैकवर्डनेस दूर करके इकोनॉमिक बैकवर्डनेस को भी मिटा सकते हैं. मुस्लिम पॉपुलेटेड रीजन्स को भी हम लोग पुअर पॉवर्टी से हटा सकते हैं. अगर एक बच्चा नहीं पढ़ेगा, वो आगे जाके तरक्की नहीं कर पाएगा. और वही जनरेशनल साइकिल ऑफ पॉवर्टी, उसका बाप गरीब था, बच्चा गरीब है, the son is also going to be poor, his son is also going to be poor. It will keep continuing till someone comes and breaks this cycle. Moving on to the last slides, Mr. Sneem. Whose responsibility is this anyways? So who are we waiting for? Who am I waiting for? Who are you waiting for, my brothers and sisters? Are we waiting for the government to come and rescue the marginalized children from this plight? Do you think the government is coming to rescue them? क्या आपको लगता है कि वो इनकी मदद करेंगे? Who are we waiting for? It's time to stop waiting and start doing. कोई नहीं आएगा मुसलमानों की हालत को ठीक करने के लिए, आपको ही आना होगा. और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अब हमारे पास निया जैसा प्लेटफॉर्म है. हमें बैठकर ब्रेनस्टॉर्म करने की जरूरत नहीं है कि अरे हाउ कैन वी हेल्प द मुस्लिम पुअर मुस्लिम्स इन इंडिया, हाउ कैन वी हेल्प देम गेट एजुकेशन, व्हाट शुड वी डू, व्हाट कैन आई डू. यू हैव द सॉल्यूशन राइट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. निया एक ऐसी एनजीओ है जो हजारों मार्जिनलाइज्ड बच्चों को फ्री क्वालिटी एजुकेशन देती है, खासकर मदरसे में पढ़ने वाले बच्चों को. इन्होंने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बना दिया है, सारे प्लान्स एंड सिस्टम्स आर इन प्लेस. वी डोंट हैव टू ब्रेनस्टॉर्म एनीमोर. वी कैन जस्ट help change the situation of Muslim Indians by simply supporting NEIA, scale their platform, and inshallah educate every young marginalized child who did not have the means to get educated before this. NEIA के इस मिशन में, जिसमें वो इस साल इंशाअल्लाह 50,000 ऐसे बच्चों को अपॉर्चुनिटीज देंगे, हमारी जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि हम जिस भी तरीके से इनकी मदद कर सकते हैं करें. I request you all to please contact those responsible and contribute to NEIA and support them as much as we can to uplift the situation of Muslims in India. Jazakallah khair. Back to you, Mr. Sneem. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much, Tasmia. That was extremely required that you shake us up like this. And right now, actually, you can understand the commitment that Tasmia had for this presentation, that, you know, she was out, she's traveling there and has joined in from the car. Subhanallah, Tasmia, thank you so much. Over to you, Asna, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And on behalf of everyone present here, thank you so much, Tasmia, for taking out time for this. And I believe your insights are immensely valuable to us. And don't think that this hasn't made any impact. This is reaching out there, and mashallah, how well you have spoken. This is going to impact everyone. And inshallah, it will contribute towards a very big development in our society. This is going to change the way we think and how we are going to work towards our progress, empowering women, children, and a betterment towards our society. Like you highlighted so many issues over here. So thank you so much for all this, and taking out time for saying all this thought-provoking presentation that you had. Your dedication to empowering our community through education while upholding the values of Islam is truly commendable. And your passion for both worldly pursuits and spiritual growth serves as a guiding light for us all. Jazakallah khair. Now, as we all know, Ms. Tasneem is our senior mentor. So I please welcome her to provide us with an overview of the organization and share her insights into the valuable work of NEIEA.
Yes. Thank you so much, Asna ma'am. Asna ma'am is our HR. She's joining us from Dammam, Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much, Asna ma'am. And let me take over.
Sure. Let's go towards the presentation.
So very clearly, Tasmia has highlighted the basic issues that education in India is facing right now, and where our community is right now, and how. And when she said that there's a solution, is already there. So today, let me present to you Nia and how we are bridging these particular gaps. I'm honored to stand before you today to discuss one of the most critical issues of our time, education. As we navigate through the complexities of our world, it becomes increasingly evident that education is not just a privilege, but a fundamental human right, one that unlocks doors of opportunity and paves the way for a brighter future. However, despite the universal recognition of its importance, we have seen that education remains inaccessible around the world to many, many individuals. And most importantly, quality education is something that many of the students are deprived of. And today, I would like to show you how the bridging of gaps is done by NEIA by empowering the minds and transforming the futures. The first problem that we address is the inaccessibility of education, inaccessibility of quality education. Here, when it is inaccessible, we understand that we provide education for all, and it is an inclusive education. Anybody from anywhere can actually join us. We deliver extensive education through technology and blended learning model, which is our model to deliver our education. Quality, we build quality comes from pedagogy. The pedagogy that we follow here is the DOP, that is the discourse oriented pedagogy, which is extremely important for the marginalized community because it enhances the critical thinking powers of an individual and moves away from the standard rote memorization process. So that's how we deliver quality. When it is required that, equity is one of the basic problems of critical issues that are faced by education, we provide equity. Socioeconomic gaps are filled in because of the fact that many students do not get quality education because of the high fees that they have to pay for either for tuitions or for probably to go into private institutions, which people think probably that provide a very good quality education, and limited support systems that exist in India for people. So this particular problem of education, of equity, is solved by NEIA by providing zero cost, absolutely zero cost of education. We provide all our courses. Every single course that you sign up for yourself with NEIA are absolutely free. The courses are designed to fit the learners' schedules and preferences. मतलब इसका ये मतलब है कि आपको जब भी कोई भी कोर्स करना हो, आप निया के साथ साइन अप करेंगे और इसके बाद जो है जब आप साइन अप करेंगे तो आपको पूरी तरीके से हैंड होल्डिंग करके आपको आगे की तरफ गाइड किया जाता है। और जब आप हमारे साथ जुड़ जाते हैं तो हम आपका एक बेस लाइन टेस्ट लेते हैं जिसके थ्रू हमें पता चल जाता है कि आपको किस पर्टिकुलर लेवल पर डालना होगा, तो उस लेवल में आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं बिकॉज हमारे पास वेरियस नंबर ऑफ कोर्सेज हैं। इसके अलावा हमारे पास प्रॉपर टीचर ट्रेनिंग है, जो इनएडिक्वेट टीचर ट्रेनिंग इज अनदर क्रिटिकल इश्यू दैट एजुकेशन फेसेस बिकॉज जो पढ़ाता है उसी की ट्रेनिंग सही तरीके से नहीं होती है, उसी को प्रॉपर नॉलेज नहीं होती है, एंड दैट इज प्रोबेबली बिकॉज ऑफ द फैक्ट दैट दे गेट वेरी मीगर पे, दे गेट very unfavorable working conditions that affect the teacher's effectiveness. And this is also solved by NEIA बिकॉज जब एक कोऑर्डिनेटर हमारी क्लासेस के साथ जुड़ते हैं या टीचर्स हमारे साथ जुड़ते हैं, हम उनको कंटिन्यूअस ऑन गोइंग टीचर डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस चलता है हमारा. सो ऑल दीज वेरी वेरी क्रिटिकल इश्यूज जो एजुकेशन को हैम्पर करते हैं, जो एजुकेशन को प्रोवाइड करने नहीं देते हैं, जो मार्जिनलाइज तक नहीं पहुंच पाती है एजुकेशन, उन सारे मेजर इश्यूज को निया ने बहुत ही बेहतरीन तरीके से इसको रिजॉल्व कर रखा है. इन एक्सेसिबिलिटी, we provide education for irrespective of caste, creed, community. Anybody can join us. We deliver quality because all our lesson plans are developed using a modern pedagogy which evolves and develops critical thinking, which is extremely required. Equity, we are completely free of cost. You just have to get an infrastructure installed in any particular classroom, and that is done. The teacher training is done by teachers joining us and also the coordinators being trained along with us. Now here, when I say all of this, you will have to listen to this from one of our students who is an educator himself, who is throwing light on the remarkable journey that NEIEA has made here. Is the volume being heard?
No.
Okay, let me just share again with the sound.
Yes, please.
By profession. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Sumit. I am from Nagpur. By profession, I am an educator, and today I want to heartfelt thanks to NEIEA and all the mentors of NEIEA for providing us such a wonderful and such a beneficial classes. Speaking about my own experience, I have learned too much from NEIEA. I have benefited a lot from NEIEA. I am indebted to NEIEA, and my English has become very good after taking the classes of NEIEA, and my communication skill has improved a lot. My confidence level has improved a lot, and I am really grateful to Sayyid Danish Ali sir. He is our mentor, and I want to express my heartfelt thanks to Sayyid Danish Ali sir for teaching us so much love, passion, and dedication. And I want to again express my heartfelt thanks to Sayyid Danish Ali sir for helping me to become a better individual. I believe that NEIEA and all mentors of NEIEA not only teach English language, mathematics, and other courses, but also they shape a better individuals and better professionals. So I want to urge all of you, I want to request all of you, please support NEIEA, please enroll your students in NEIEA, and this will be beneficial for your students as well. And I want to pray for NEIEA. May Allah grant huge success to NEIEA, and may Allah make this organization very successful. Thank you so much, Miss.
So that was one of our educators, that is a teacher who had joined the course, and he is urging teachers to join this particular course because it is going to be beneficial, not just for them, for himself and on a personal level, but it is going to contribute towards the students' growth. Now here you will see certain vital metrics that you can see here. The enrollments which have been happening, that is 8,300 plus students have completed their courses through our services, and 1,402 teachers have completed their training with us. We have enhanced our accessibility because students were able to learn from anywhere with an internet connection. Batches, we have around 37 batches, a whooping 37 batches running with 1,600 students on an everyday basis. Our classes start at as early as 6 a.m. in the morning and end at around 10 p.m. in the night. And we provide classes on all the days of the week, 7 days of the week. These are the few vital metrics, and I would like to now present one more testimonial of a student who's not even from India. She's a student of ours
First of all,
from
I would like
Indonesia.
to thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak. My name is Siti Fatima and I am from Indonesia. My mentor name is Hina Mam. I am pursuing beginner's level course in 7 p.m. batch. My experience of taking the course was very enjoyable, ma'am.
Thank
And
you. Thank you so much.
I met new people from different countries and I used to speak English because, to be honest, here I only use Indonesian to speak. Thank you, NEIEA, for giving me opportunity to taking this course. This is very useful for me. And now, Alhamdulillah, I can slowly understand and can speak English. First, I was very hesitant to speak, but now, by joining this course, I have improved a lot. My mentor, Hina Mom, has always helped me and guided me. Thank you, Hina Mom, and thank you for NEIEA. It was amazing experience for me.
So this is the kind of change that NEIEA brings in. This is the kind of overview that I would like to present to you. And this who has joined us here, who would speaking only Indonesian here, and this particular testimonial was given live by the student of this particular course, and she did this live on her certification day. That is, after she has finished a 3-month course with us, the teacher and this particular student, who are both from 2 different backgrounds and countries, have been able to be benefited by this particular course, which is the reason why we want to urge each one of you standing here, in this particular meeting, to support us in whatever ways you can. Most importantly, because we are reaching a more number of students, in the coming year, and we would like each one of you to support us by joining our Instagram, Facebook page, and liking all our posts and sharing our posts. This is one of the smallest ways in which you can actually support us. Could we have all the links into into our chat box, please? So kindly go to all the pages that you can see here and like and share these particular pages, because that is the simplest way to do it. The other way, we will be knowing through this particular program as to how we will be wanting you to support us and the ways and means in which you can support us. Thank you so much. Over to you, Asna ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mr. Steam. That was a very informative overview, and those testimonials were really heart touching. And now we invite Mr. Javed Mirza, the president of NEIEA, for his articulation of the mission and vision of the organization. Please welcome Mr. Javed Mirza.
Assalamu alaikum. It's a great pleasure for me to be here. I'm happy to see our guest of honor, our co-chief guest, Brother Hassan Chogle from Qatar, a great educationist running the DPS schools and the president of multiple Indian bodies in Qatar. And also Mr. Nadeem Tareen here. Nadeem Tareen is a great businessman from Saudi Arabia, lives in Riyadh. I had the pleasure of visiting him in Riyadh, and he's also a passionate educationist. He runs a school in Aligarh, and both of them are here with us. We are blessed to have some of the businessmen who normally do not think about education to think about education and think that there is more to education than just being able to pursue running a school. They are understanding that the community needs foundational learning. They understand that there is technology. They understand that madrasa children need to be provided with good quality education. So we have been working to bring this to them. I would like to have all our other people also give short presentations so that they are able to comprehend, whatever we are doing. And then as soon as we are done in another 15-20 minutes, I would like to invite both of them to come and speak. So please go ahead.
Sure, sir. Could we have, thank you so much, sir, for those insights and overviews of yours. Could we have our live learners here? Zikra Fatima, speak up. She is one of a student in one of our courses. Zikra, could you unmute yourself and speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. A very good evening to all and heartily welcome to Mr. Nadeem Tareen, sir, and Mr. Hassan. Sir, my name is Zikra Fatima. I am studying in 6th standard in New Residential Grammar School. It is my immense pleasure to take part in NEIEA's meeting. This is a third meeting that I am taking part in, and I feel proud to be a part of this meeting, as I am getting so much encouragement by other participants, and also I am getting more thrilled and excited to speak in front of many great people who are present here. The opportunities that NEIEA is providing are very beneficial for us. We are taking spoken English classes from NEIEA. I am so grateful to NEIEA for providing a better learning method to us. The mentors, Miss Ulfisha ma'am and Miss Zeba ma'am, teach us very well. They teach us by visual stories which catch our interest, and even the slow learners of my class are trying to make stories and sentences by looking at those visuals. Their teaching methods are innovative, which brings the student interest in learning. Students are trying to solve the activities sheet which are given to us as homework. This digital classroom by NEIEA is providing us with good knowledge and learning skills from a single room to anywhere around the globe is the most appreciating work done by NEIEA, and that too free of cost. Giving free education to all is a great motive to NEIEA. I wish NEIEA to be all successful and to grow more and more everywhere, spreading this golden opportunity of free education. Thank you. Have a nice weekend to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zikra. And that was so beautiful of you to say, from a single room to the world around. That was very, very beautiful. Thank you so much, Zikra. Now we would like to invite Mufti Sajjad sir, our esteemed outreach coordinator, as he takes the stage to share insights on the transformative impact that NEIEA is bringing to madrasas. Over to you, Sajjad sir.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. الحمد لله الذي أنزل القرآن وقال اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. तमाम नाजरीन और हाजरीन का मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि आप हजरात ने इस अहम प्रोग्राम में अपना वक्त फारिग किया और निया को एक ऊंची उड़ान देने का हसीन मौका अता फरमाया। ये एक हकीकत है कि मदारिस इस्लामिया अरबिया जहाँ इल्म दीन और इल्म आखरत सलीके से और एक तरतीब के साथ उसकी तालीम दी जाती है, वहीं मदारिस के खिदमात और मदारिस के कारनामों से पूरी दुनिया वाकिफ़ है। मदारिस ने अपने अपने वक्त में अहम रोल और अहम किरदार कम्युनिटी के लिए, समाज के लिए, इंसानियत के लिए और इंसानियत की भलाई और उसके फलाह बहबूद के लिए बहुत अच्छे अच्छे काम अंजाम दिए हैं और अहम और नुमाया शख्सियात को भी दुनिया के लिए पैदा किया है। चांचे दुनिया के अंदर अगर देखा जाए तो रूहानी लीडरान, इस्लामिक स्कॉलर, बड़े बड़े सियासतदान, अच्छे राइटर और अच्छे शुआरा को मदारिस ने जन्म दिया है। जहाँ यह हकीकत है वहीं एक हकीकत ये भी है कि मदारिस इस्लामिया अरबिया वक्त के साथ साथ उनमें एक अलग इनकलाब और एक अलग तब्दीली की ज़रूरत है ताकि वो हालात اور بدلتے نظام کے ساتھ چل سکیں اور دنیا کے تقاضوں کو بخوبی انجام دے سکیں۔ مدرسہ جس طریقے سے دیگر تعلیمی ادارے ہیں، ویسے ہی مدرسے کو بھی ہندوستان کے تناظر میں ایک بڑی اہمیت حاصل ہے، چونکہ ہندوستان کے تناظر میں اگر دیکھا جائے تو 31,805 مدرسے ایک تجزیے کے مطابق اور دوسری تحقیق کے مطابق 25,000 منظم اور مرتب مدرسے ہندوستان کے طولات میں چل رہے ہیں۔ اسی طریقے سے 8,000 مکاتب جو ہندوستان کے کونے کونے میں اور ہندوستان کے گوشے گوشے میں دین کے تحفظ کے لیے اپنا فریضہ انجام دے رہے ہیں۔ مدرسے جہاں مسلمانوں کے بچوں کو اعلیٰ تعلیم فراہم کرتے ہیں، وہیں مسلمان بچوں کو ویلوز اور اقدار بھی سکھاتے ہیں، لیکن افسوس کی بات یہ ہے کہ عصری تعلیم میں تو مسلمان پیچھے ہی ہیں۔ جہاں تک مذہبی تعلیم کی بات کی جائے تو اس میں صرف 4% سچر کمیٹی کی رپورٹ کے مطابق صرف 4% مسلمان مدرسوں کے اندر آتے ہیں، اور بقیہ جو بچے ہیں وہ اسکولوں میں پڑھتے ہیں، لیکن ان میں سے ڈراپ آؤٹ کا جو ریٹ ہے وہ اس قدر ہے کہ جو مسلم کمیونٹی کو آگے نہیں بڑھنے دیتا، اور ترقی کے جو مواقع ہیں اور ترقی کی جو راہیں ہیں، ان راہوں کو طے کرنے میں ان کے لیے رکاوٹ بنتا ہے۔ مدرسوں کے مسائل کیا ہیں؟ ان مدرسوں کے مسائل کے لیے NEIEA بہت فکر مند ہے، اور NEIEA نے مدرسوں کی ترقی کے لیے، مدرسوں کے طلباء کو آگے بڑھانے کے لیے الگ الگ تحقیق اور الگ الگ ریسرچ کیا ہے، جن میں سے ایک تو یہ ہے کہ لمیٹڈ کریکولم، ان کا جو اپنا نظام ہے، جو سلیبس ہے، اس میں زیادہ ترکیز اور زیادہ توجہ دینی مضامین پر ہے، اور جو عصری مضامین ہیں وہ عصری مضامین ان کے نظام کا حصہ ہیں تو بہت کمزور انداز میں یا بالکل نہیں ہیں۔ دوسری چیز، اگر عصری نظام ان کے ہاں ہے بھی تو ان کو اچھے اساتذہ نہیں ملتے، یا پھر اساتذہ ملتے ہیں تو وہ کوالٹی انہیں نہیں دے پاتے، یا اگر اساتذہ اچھے ملتے بھی ہیں تو اتنے پیسے نہیں ہوتے کہ اساتذہ کو وہ اچھی تنخواہوں کے ساتھ ہائر کر سکیں۔ اس کا نتیجہ یہ ہوتا ہے کہ جب وہ میدان عمل میں آتے ہیں تو ان کے لیے جاب کے مواقع محدود ہوتے ہیں۔ چند ایسی جگہیں ہوتی ہیں جہاں پر وہ جاب کر سکتے ہیں، ملازمت کر سکتے ہیں، بقیہ وہ دوسرے میدانوں کے اندر کام نہیں کر سکتے، اس لیے کہ جو عصری مضامین ہیں وہ عصری مضامین ان کے پاس نہیں ہیں۔ آخر NEIEA مدرسوں کے لیے کس انداز سے مدرسے کو کس زاویے سے اور مدرسے کی ترقی کے لیے NEIEA کس انداز سے پرعزم ہے، اس کے لیے NEIEA کا عزم یہ ہے کہ مدرسوں کے اندر ایک انقلابی اور معیاری اور اچھی تعلیم کو انٹروڈیوس کیا جائے، اور اس کے لیے NEIEA الگ الگ انداز سے سروے کرتا ہے مدرسوں کی مشکلات کو اور ان کی پرابلمس کو بھی سولو کرنے کی پوری فکر کرتا ہے۔ NEIEA کا مقصد کیا ہے؟ NEIEA کا مقصد اس کے ذریعے یہ ہے کہ مدرسے کے طلباء کو بنیادی تعلیم، جس میں میتھمیٹکس ہے، انگلش ہے، سائنس ہے، اس کی اچھی تعلیم ان کو اچھے ماحول میں دے سکے۔ اور NEIEA کا اس میں ایک بڑا اہم یہ کردار ہے کہ NEIEA ان کے مذہبی نظام میں کوئی دخل اندازی نہیں کرنا چاہتا، ان کے سسٹم اور ان کے نظام میں کوئی چھڑخانی نہیں کرنا چاہتا، بلکہ ان کا جو نظام ہے اس نظام کو باقی رکھتے ہوئے ان کو ایک ایڈیشنل اور ایک نئی چیز دینا چاہتا ہے تاکہ وہ سماج کے لیے اور قوم کے لیے زیادہ سے زیادہ نافع ہو سکے۔ اسی طریقے سے مدارس کے وہ طلباء جو پہلے سے کچھ بنیادی سبجیکٹ جانتے ہیں اور وہ چاہتے ہیں کہ NIES بورڈ کے اندر آئیں یا ایسی 10ویں کی تیاری کریں یا 12ویں کی تیاری کریں، چاہے وہ تیاری ان کے اسٹیٹ لیول کی ہو یا پھر وہ نیشنل اوپن یونیورسٹی کی طرف سے ہو، تو اس کے لیے بھی NEIEA سبجیکٹس کی ان کی تیاری کراتا ہے اور ان کو اس قابل بناتا ہے کہ وہ امتحان میں اپیئر ہو کر کے ان طلباء کے دوش بدوش اور ان طلباء کے ساتھ ساتھ چل سکیں جو طلباء پہلے سے ہی اسکولوں کے اندر تعلیم یافتہ ہیں۔ اس کے بعد NEIEA کی تعلیمی معیار کو دیکھتے ہوئے اور NEIEA کے حسن کارکردگی کو دیکھتے ہوئے مدرسے کافی تیزی کے ساتھ جڑتے چلے گئے۔ بوائز کے مدرسے بھی جڑے، لڑکیوں کے مدرسے بھی جڑے۔ یہ ایک فہرست ہے۔ مرکز المعارف جودھ پور راجستھان میں، یہاں پر ہمارے 3 کورسز چل رہے ہیں، 2 انگریزی کے اور 1 میتھ کے۔ انوار القرآن میں بھی انگریزی کا کورس چل رہا ہے۔ ایسے ہی جامعہ رشید ایک کورس ہمارا چل رہا ہے۔ لڑکیوں کے مدرسے ہیں جہاں جامعہ خنسا ہے، فاطمہ للبنات ہے، حفصہ للبنات ہے، عائشہ نسواں ہے۔ اس کے بعد آئیے ہم ایک نظر ڈالتے ہیں ان طلباء پر جن طلباء نے، مدارس کے طلباء نے فائدہ اٹھایا اور ان کو اس کورس سے کتنا فائدہ ہوا۔ اس کورس کے فائدے کو ہم یہاں سنیں گے تاکہ ہمیں پتہ چلے کہ NEIEA کس انداز سے اپنے کام کو انجام دے رہا ہے۔
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fakhruddin Ramzan. I am a student at Idara Markaz al-Ma'arif, Jodhpur, Rajasthan. I have been taking English class which is provided by NEIEA for last 1 month. We are 30 students in our class and our mentor is Tasneem Khan ma'am. The way ma'am teaches, it is very commendable. We are thankful to NEIEA organization that provided us such a wonderful opportunity to learn English language. Thank you so much, NEIEA organization.
आपने देखा कि इस बच्चे की जो ज़मीर की आवाज़ थी, उस बच्चे की जो रूह की आवाज़ थी, वो इसके अल्फाज में झलक रही हैं। गोया कि उसको जो इल्म, जो उसका बुनियादी हक था, जो उसको बहुत पहले मिलना चाहिए था, वो अब मिल रहा है। उस पर ये इज़हार तशक्कुर कर रहा है और उनके असातिज़ा में से भी एक उस्ताद का ये भी जो तासुर है, वो तासुर भी सुनने के काबिल है, जो निया के कोर्स से मुतमईन हैं और अपने इत्मीनान का इज़हार कर रहे हैं।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह। मैं इदारा मरकज़ुल मारिफ पिपाड़ सिटी जोधपुर राजस्थान से अर्ज कर रहा हूँ। हमारे यहाँ अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह निया की 3 क्लासें पिछले 1 साल से जारी हैं। यहाँ पर जूनियर और सीनियर स्टूडेंट्स की इंग्लिश की क्लास, जबकि जूनियर स्टूडेंट की एक मैथ की क्लास जारी है। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इन क्लासेस से बच्चों में बहुत पॉजिटिव और बहुत एकदम प्रोडक्टिव तासुर कायम हुआ। बच्चे ज़बान जानने लगे, उसके तई बच्चे फिक्रमंद होने लगे और उनको शौक जागा। पूरे मदरसे में अंग्रेजी तालीम के हवाले से अच्छी एक मुहिम जागी और छिड़ी है। मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ इस मौके पर निया का और बतौर ख़ास हमारे अर्दिल अजीज मुफ्ती साहब, मुफ्ती सज्जाद हुसैन साहब कासमी, जो पहले दिन से बल्कि उससे भी पहले से हमें फिक्रमंद करते रहे, बार बार और फिक्र दिलाते रहे, जिसका नतीजा है कि हम 1 साल मुकम्मल कर रहे हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
तो इसमें हमने ये देखा, ये लड़कियों की क्लासेस हैं और यहाँ भी हमारे ये कोर्सेज चल रहे हैं और यहाँ भी लड़कियाँ एक अच्छे माहौल के अंदर निया से फ़ायदा उठा रही हैं।
Come on, fast.
अब उसके बाद एक मसला आता है कि जाहिर सी बात है कि एजुकेशन है, इस पे खर्च भी है और ये रमज़ान का महीना आ रहा है। जिस तरीके से हम मदरसे की फ़िक्र दूसरे ज़ाविये से करते हैं, ऐसे ही असरी तालीम के हवाले से भी मदरसों की फ़िक्र करने की ज़रूरत है। इसमें हम जिस तरीके से मदरसों को कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं, मदरसों को मोहब्बत की नज़र से देखते हैं, उनको अपनी गाढ़ी मेहनत की कमाई देते हैं ताकि मदरसे आगे बढ़ें। इसी तरीके ज़रूरत ये है कि असली तालीम में भी हम इन मदरसों को खूब कंट्रीब्यूट करें, इनका खूब ताउन करें, इसलिए कि इससे आला तालीम की फ़राहमी में खर्च भी बहुत ज़्यादा है, सरफ़ा भी बहुत ज़्यादा है। जो आउटरीच कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं, उनकी सैलरी 25,000 है, जो टीचर हैं, उनकी 25,000 है। जो कोऑर्डिनेटर हमारे होते हैं, जहाँ पर ऑन साइट क्लास चलती है, वहाँ पर वो तलबा को मैनेज करते हैं, उनका होमवर्क चेक करते हैं, होमवर्क देखते हैं, क्लास को मैनेज करते हैं। इसी तरीके से अगर एक आईटी इनेबल क्लास अगर हम किसी मदरसे को प्रोवाइड करते हैं, तो उसमें 80,000 का खर्च है। एक मरतबा हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे और उसमें हज़ारों बच्चे और बल्कि लातादाद बच्चे इल्म हासिल करते रहेंगे और अपनी इल्मी प्यास बुझाते रहेंगे। इसलिए ये एक अच्छा मौका है। इस मौके से फ़ायदा उठाते हुए रमज़ान के मौके पर हम निया की तरफ तवज्जो दें ताकि निया अपनी रोशनी को और ज़्यादा फैला सके और इल्म के परवाने इस निया के जलाए हुए चिराग से ज़्यादा फ़ायदा उठा सकें। जो हज़रात अपना टैक्स के पैसे देना चाहते हैं, वो भी यहाँ पर वो जो ताउन करना चाहते हैं, वो ताउन यहाँ कर सकते हैं। निया चूँकि एक मोतबर और एक रिकॉग्नाइज़्ड अदारा है, तो वो उनको ये फैसिलिटी भी फराहम करेगा। उम्मीद है कि आपने निया के निज़ाम को समझा होगा, निया की अफ़ादियत को समझा होगा और निया के इस मिशन को आप आगे बढ़ाने में हमारा ज़रूर ताउन करेंगे। अल्लाह ताला आप सबको जज़ाए खैर दे। बहुत-बहुत शुक्रिया। अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू।
Walaikum assalam warahmatullahi. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much, Sajjad sir. That was extremely very, very heart-touching, information and the kind of impact that NEIA has been making. Now, let's go to the most important thing कि अगर हम ऑनलाइन हैं और अगर ऑनलाइन है तो फिर तो एग्जाम तो बहुत आसान सी चीज होगी हमारे लिए। हमारे बच्चे एग्जाम्स को बिल्कुल खेल की तरह देते होंगे क्योंकि बहुत आसानी से होता होगा, या फिर हम तो एग्जाम्स ही नहीं लेते होंगे क्योंकि ऑनलाइन है कि क्या ही एग्जाम लेंगे, बिकॉज दैट वाज व्हाट वाज हैपनिंग ड्यूरिंग द पैंडेमिक। So we understand at NEIEA that when we are providing and we are promising quality education, assessment plays an integral part in assessing any kind of learning, because there is no learning if there is no assessment, is the belief that we have. So assessments are pivotal in both our personal and professional realms, serving as invaluable instruments for evaluating, enhancing, and facilitating decision-making processes. We are pleased to extend a cordial invitation to Mr. Danish Ali, our esteemed supervisor, to enlighten us with his insights into the assessments that are conducted by NEIEA. Over to you, Danish, sir.
Thank you very much, Tasneem ji. Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Just give me a moment, please. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So as we are talking about quality education, so when we talk about quality education, assessment plays a crucial role in achieving NEIA's commitment to provide quality education. Here we believe in using innovative approaches to education. This includes utilizing various assessment methods to ensure our program are effective and our students are learning. Like, as you all know, that assessment is the process of gathering information about the students' learning to understand their strengths, their weaknesses, and their progress. That's the reason we utilize various assessments to ensure comprehensive evaluation of the students' learning. Like before we start any course, the students undergoes a pre-assessment to assess their pre-existing knowledge and comprehension relevant to the course they are enrolled in. That helps us in determining the suitability of the course level for the learners or identifying alternate course option if necessary. Like after the baseline assessment, when they go through the module, there also throughout the course, formative assessments are conducted to monitor the students' progress and provide ongoing feedbacks at the end of each module, right? Like if we talk about our English course, it has 8 modules, and at the end of every module, we are taking assessment and giving them the feedbacks. Formative assessments include quizzes, assignments, discussions, and objective type assessments, allowing the students to apply their learning in real time. Like after the formative assessment, at the end of each course, the student undergoes a final assessment also. This assessment aims to evaluate the students' overall understanding, knowledge, and skills acquired throughout the duration of the course. These assessments go beyond rote memorization, emphasizing practical application and critical thinking. By demonstrating their proficiency, students gain confidence and validation of their learning journey. Now, what I will do is I will show you a graph of the thing which I am telling you, that what kind of assessment we conduct. I'm sorry. Like as I was telling you, that we go through the baseline assessment and as well as the final assessment at the start of the course and at the end of the course. So here I have taken an example of one batch of English proficiency course. And here you can see on the top of the screen, you can see the names of the students. If I click on Sayyid Ismail, Sayyid Ibrahim, that's the name of one candidate. When he enrolled in the course, he scored 11, but in the final assessment, his progress was like he scored 15 in that. Like this is an average performer, but we do have some excellent performers also. Like if I tell you about this one, right? Yafai Ahmed Muhammad Latif, he is also one educator. When he joined our course, he at the baseline assessment, he scored only 8. But when he completed the course, he scored 18. So that's the kind of impact which we are making in their lives once they are done with the course. Let me go back to my presentation. Just give me a moment. Now, as I have showed you the baseline and the final assessment, there are several other formative assessments I was talking about. Like in 8 modules, there are 8 assessments, and you can see the progress of each individual through this graph. So we conduct various assessments, and with assessments, assessments allow us to give them proper feedbacks. And that's what I have to tell you about the assessments. If you have any questions or query, we will be keeping a question and answer round, and feel free to ask any question or provide valuable feedbacks. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Danish sir. And now I guess everybody knows that at NEIEA, we are taking assessments when we are saying quality delivery of classes with respect to pedagogy being considered, and also the assessment quality that has been very clearly visible, and the kinds of assessment and the record keeping that has been done for every single child. So every single child's information is registered with us, and also his progress and growth with the course and at the end of the course is clearly tracked by NEIEA. We have just started a class about a week back, and these students are from Darul Devband Waqf. We have one of the students giving us his live, his feedback here. Zulkarnain, could you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Zulkarnain, please go ahead.
What do you want to me? Introduce करना अपना को.
Please introduce yourself. That is what we've learned in our first class, right? How did you learn, and how was the class experience for you?
Yes, it's me, Zulkarnain, but my parents called me Hamza. My father's name is Shahid Altaf, and he's like a businessman, but I don't know what I'm supposed to say. And my mother is a housewife, and I used to live in Mau. It's a small town of Uttar Pradesh. I'm studying in Darul Devband, and I'm really glad to meet you all.
Thank you so much, Zulkarnain. Now it is time for understanding the impact that NEIEA makes, and for this we would like to invite Ms. Farah Khan. She is our IT head and also our maths team head, to please present to us the kind of impact NEIEA is making. Over to you, Farah ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mr. Smith. I'm very glad to be here between such people here, and right now I'm presenting. Give me a minute to present. Ms. Tasneem already shared that I'm technical team lead and also math team head here. So just give me a moment to present. I hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
So, thanks. So here we are seeing the impact which NEIEA has done, the scalable model of education. So we aim to revolutionize the learning experience for thousands of students across India. It's not just about, a community. We are a secular organization. We are providing the education for all. It's equitable education, as the organization name goes. And we maximize the teaching capabilities of mentor teachers and leverage technology. We also focus on providing quality education to a larger number of students. So here you can see, as of now, in every course, all the courses of NEIEA, the score of the student enrollment is 8,300, which you can compare to a small school. When you compare to a school, it will be teaching 1,000 or 1,200 students, not more than that. But with the help of this MOOC technology, we are able to reach out to a larger number of students who are in dire need of education. So we have students from all states of India. We have a dynamic team of 20 members. And every single day, we have 37 live classes. There is no recorded class. It's all live interactive classes. And as of now, 13 madrasas are getting benefited with our courses, which are proven to be very, very beneficial for them. And they are 13 different courses which are absolutely 100% free for all. There are no hidden costs. There's no cost at all. It's 100% free for everybody. And we have right now 25 different institutions. And not to forget, we also have a teacher training program where we are able to train 1,300 plus teachers. So that, yeah. So now here you, as of now, you see here this slide shows the student per mentor. The data analytics shows per one single mentor, there are 1,250 students, and we have 4 courses a year, and which will be equal to, total students per mentor per year will be 5,000. So which will be multiplied, and total students directly taught will be close to 1 lakh. So this were the student ratio. Now coming to the teachers, we are indirectly impacting the teachers by training the coordinators, because when we teach the organization, there are coordinators there who help us, and they are themselves teachers. So 20 mentor teachers, if we take and we multiply it by, along with our dynamic team of 20 members, so which makes it to 400 total coordinators. So that is how each mentor teacher specialized in a subject can cover up to 5,000 students directly in 1 year by teaching 4 courses. So that is, direct impact and indirect impact, which NEIEA plays a vital role in. So with this plan, we aim to teach 1 lakh kids by maximizing the utilization of our team's capabilities. Additionally, we are expanding institutional partnerships, and we are leveraging the newest technology. We use Google Classroom technology. We can effectively scale our impact and provide quality education to large number of students across India, across the nation as well. As you have seen the testimonial of the students who are not from India, also from the other nations. So I'm so thankful to you for this. And I request all of you participated here, as it is Ramadan time, please donate. And we have this donation here. So this is a QR code. You can right now scan this QR code and donate as much as possible for NEIEA. So you will be giving a helping hand for a child to get quality education for a marginalized child. Imagine the Sawab-e Jariya which you will get. So with that said, thank you. And these are the social media which you can follow us on. These are the links which will be again shared in chat messages. I'm thankful to you. Over to you, Ms. Tasneem.
Thank you so much, Farah ma'am. Those numbers are mind-blowing. Every single day when we take a class, we don't realize that particular thing. But looking at that particular assessment, assessment ka assessment ho chuka tha, and the kind of numbers that each individual teacher is addressing. I think we're all very proud to be a part of NEIEA. And let me now call upon
Yes, we are.
our guests of honor. For our first guest of honor, that is Nadeem Tareen Saab. And it is our great honor and privilege that we introduce Mr. Nadeem Tareen, a distinguished figure whose contributions to education and philanthropy have left an indelible mark. Born in Sambal, Uttar Pradesh, India, Mr. Tareen embarked on a journey fueled by fervent commitment to learning and service. Having graduated from the prestigious Aligarh Muslim University with a degree in civil engineering, Mr. Tareen's professional journey began with the roles at the Municipal Corporation of Delhi and later in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where he flourished as a prominent businessman and educationist. His dedication to education is exemplified by numerous initiatives, including the establishment of schools and hostels, notably contributing to the Aligarh Muslim University and the educational landscape in Saudi Arabia. Mr. Tareen's vision extends beyond conventional education, as evidenced by his efforts in establishing centers of learning and scholarship for bright students, aligning with the ideals of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Moreover, Mr. Tareen's social endeavors extend to his active involvement in various associations and forums, fostering connections and collaborations that amplify the impact of his initiatives. Today, we have the privilege of learning from Mr. Nadeem Tareen as he shares his insights and experiences in our webinar, a testament to his unwavering dedication to education and community upliftment. Please join us in extending a warm welcome to Mr. Nadeem Tareen. Mr. Nadeem Tareen, please, over to you now.
Thank you very much for arranging such a nice program. And of course, this is the most suitable topic of the time when the Muslims of India specifically and especially should keep on discussing and contributing for the noble cause of education. Those who are linked with this cause of education, I think they are the most privileged people. Allah has given them the chance to serve for the community. So whatever we do, it is less because the community is so vast and the intolerance of the importance of education is so wide that it is very, very difficult to fill up the gap. If we keep on working day and night as NEIEA is working, of course, we need hundreds of NEIAs, like NEIAs associations and charity organizations who could serve the Indian community, especially our community. So whatever we do is less. The only thing is we should emphasize our community that, look, we should have to cut our bread and butter and serve it for the educational causes. That is the only way how we can survive and how our community can survive in future. And we should also admire, especially those who are fortunate enough to get the higher education or to get the good jobs or good businesses. They should know and they should admire that this is the result of their forefathers, whatever they did before. So we are keeping it. And now if we don't swallow something, if we don't feed now, our future generation cannot get the nice crops. So we should understand this fact and we should try to do something for our coming generations. If we want that our coming generation should survive in the nation and should survive in the world, we should have to sacrifice our needs and our money and our time and our efforts and give the best possible for our community's survival and their educational programs. And NEIEA has been working a lot, but a lot is still needed. I would request all of our participants, those who are giving their time, we are thankful to them. They have been doing wonderful jobs, but I would request those who are fortunate enough to support them monetarily, they should come forward and fulfill the requirement of NEIEA or such other organizations. This is my short message for the community. Whatever way we can do, we should do. It doesn't matter that the amount is less or more, but we should curtail our expenses. If we don't have access, we should curtail our expenses. If we have access, then we should provide this access to such type of organization. Thank you very much for giving me a chance and to say a few words. I think people know it, but we could keep on reminding again and again. The community needs knocking. So we should keep on knocking the community always. And it is very good that the NEIEA group is doing this very important task to knock the community. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Radim Tareen Saab. Yes, sir.
If you have any question, yes. If you have any question, I can answer the question, please.
Sure. No, first of all, let me thank you so much, a passionate educationist, as evidenced by what you are speaking right now, the importance of education and how we should all work towards it. I can tell you that yesterday I happened to go in front of your home, and then I was told that you are running a school there too, Aisha Tareen School. The important reason why I went there was because there was a conference at the AMU, and I was one of the speakers, and I saw a lot of NGOs coming there. And the model that they are doing is a very outdated model. They are pursuing whatever has been pursued for the last 100 years. So I told them that, your approach is very antiquated. Technology has advanced so much. There are many ways of multiplying the effect. So this was my message to them. And then we had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Mohsin Raza, a great educationist working for the slum children of Aligarh city. He is working in 14 different places here. And we had the pleasure of launching one educational center, using our model of online education, working with him. So that was fantastic. And today in Delhi, I met the head of, I met Mr. Niaz. Niaz runs the Jamiat group, and we worked on how it's possible for us to offer education for 3rd, 5th, 8th, and 10th students. So our idea has always been to work for the very poor, for the slum children, for the girls' education, for those who have been denied, and we make no discrimination on that. So having done that, I can tell you that the world is expanding, and I'm very happy that there is so much room for us to grow. And with your support, inshallah, we'll be able to go very far in this. Without the support of the community, it's not possible. Our model is based upon community support, because even though we teach, who are the people who will bring the students to the classroom? The community leaders. Who are the people who will monitor the security of the students? Community leaders. Who are the people who will put the infrastructure there? Community leaders. Who are the people who will ensure that there is a coordinator there? Community leaders. So we are part and parcel of the whole way in which this is possible here. So we need community support. And today I heard that there is this college in the Bronx in New York City called Albert Einstein Medical Center. I have been to the place. I had a friend who was working there, Dr. Arvind Babu. And when I went there, I was pretty impressed by the whole atmosphere that they had in that college, one of the outstanding institutes. And today I heard that one of the professors who was teaching there, who had become a big businessman, he donated $1 billion for the institute. And these are all Jewish people. Jewish people hold education on a very high level. For them, spending money, whatever they have, is a passion for them. Our community, likewise, we have got excellent business people. We have got educationists. We have got professors. Everybody's hand has to come together. If we don't synergize by putting all our efforts together, one person can be a teacher, one person can be a helper, one person can be a coordinator. That's the way we can pull ourselves up. So I'm so thankful for you to come in. And I have my dear brother, Dr. Hassan Chugle. I went to see his institution in Doha, and I saw a huge building there. And I was told that this is the Delhi school. So he's been a passionate educationist, a devoted community server, and I see multiple titles that he has for the community. I was frankly very surprised. I said, I don't think that there is anybody in Qatar of Indian origin who has the same stature as Hassan Bhai, and his willingness to come and talk today is very, very great, and we are very thankful for that. Tasneem, do you want to say something more
Yes,
about
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Hassan
sir.
Bhai
I
before
did
he
my
speaks?
research. Of course,
Yeah.
we are an institution of learning and we learn. That's what I was telling, sir. And I admire his commitment to this, because he was 3 minutes early for the webinar. And it is extremely, important, and shows the kind of discipline that probably he is bringing in amongst his students and his teachers that he touches every single day. Let me introduce to you Mr. Hassan Abdul Karim Chogle, a distinguished figure in Qatari community, has been honored with multiple accolades for his remarkable contributions. In 2012, he was awarded the prestigious Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Overseas Indian Award, the highest recognition for overseas Indians and organizations established by Indian diaspora, in acknowledgement of his outstanding community service. Additionally, Mr. Hassan's recent receipt of Bazme Sadaf International Award further underscores his commitment to cultural enrichment and educational advancement, solidifying his position as a beacon of inspiration within the Indian community in Qatar and abroad. As the chairman of the Advisory Council of ICC and managing director of Imadi Group of Companies, his tireless efforts continue to leave a lasting impact on both Doha and global stage, fostering goodwill and cooperation between Qatar and India. Over to you, Mr. Hassan Abdul Karim, sir.
Yeah. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Let us start with the name of the God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. First of all, I want to clarify that I am not a doctor. I am Mr. Hassan Chogle. Even though
Inshallah, may you be one, inshallah.
years earlier, I got one doctorate from Spain, but I never utilized it because there was no practical convocation for that. So I don't want to have any title. I don't believe in branch. So anyhow, Mr. Javed Mirza, the president of NEIA, all other promoters of NEIA, coordinators, monitors, teachers, and everybody who is involved with NEIA, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Let me start with, because I like sometimes to use Urdu poetry also. Because in Urdu poetry, in 2 lines, whatever you can say, you are unable to say when you speak for 5 minutes also. तो होने को बहुत होता है, क्या कुछ नहीं होता, अल्लाह की मर्जी के सिवा कुछ नहीं होता. Whatever NEIA is doing, or whatever we are, you can hear me, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, very much. Very clear.
Whatever I am trying to do, or we are trying to do in Qatar, is just with the support of, or we can say with the grace of Allah. One thing I want to tell you, one person can't do anything. It is a teamwork with the team spirit which gives always the result. So I would like to share, first of all, let me talk about NEIA. NEIA is doing something really a noble job and good job, and not only in one particular place, but throughout India, complete India, as well as I think it is on an international level also. So it is a very good job which they are doing, and they started at the right time in the pandemic time when the online education was very important. So instead of much talking on NEIA, I would like to share my own experience. I want to know first from the organizers how much time is allotted. 10 to 15 minutes is okay, 10 minutes.
Sir, please take as much time as you want. There is no issue with timing here.
Say in brief. See, I will start with learning is a lifelong process. Education is very, very important in today's world. Education is the only solution to eradicate all the evils in the society. Educated people can uplift family, society, community, village, city, state, and ultimately the country. Now, providing the education is the noble job which gets divine rewards. Another important thing is education has become commercial now in today's world. but we can do in a different way. It can be charity also, it can be private also, it can be semi-commercial also. So let me start with what we have done, a formula or a model in Qatar. So in Qatar, there was one school in 1974, very long. After that, in 1984, we decided to have a second school in Qatar. That time, one Indian minister, there were 4 groups who were striving to start the second school. So one Indian minister visited Qatar and he said, why you want a second school? We said, to improve the first school. Because whenever there is one, it will be monopolized. If there are 2, there will be the competition. And competition always benefit to the individual. So what he suggested to all 4 groups to join together and start a school. So we started, joined together and started a school. But unfortunately, 62 founder members from various parts of India, in 15 years, we could not come mentally together. And we could not deliver the quality which we are supposed to deliver. So then I decided, because quality is very important in today's world. Without competition, without quality, you can't do any progress. So in 1999, I decided to go for some quality school. So first we contacted Doon School. Doon School says they were having a resolution, they don't go out of India. So then there was India Today School, which I was not liking. Then in the meantime, Mr. Salman Khurshid visited Qatar. He was that time, I think, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. So that time I came to know that he was the permanent president of DPS group. So I contacted him and we tried to bring DPS into Qatar, and we started our first school, DPS Modern Indian School, with the franchisee as the DPS, that is Delhi Public School Society. Today we got more than 5,000 students in the school, and our school is #1 among 19 Indian schools in Qatar, and last 12 consecutive years we are topping in the board exam in Qatar, and 4 times we have topped in the Gulf. Then in 1919, one second. Yeah. Then in 2019, before that we decided we started in 2019 to go for another school. But when we thought of going for another school, I said we should not go for the similar one. It will not have any meaning that so many people are starting the school. So I normally believe, and again I will recite 2 lines of poetry. होंठ भी सी लूं तो अल्फाज मेरे बोल उठे, हमने पहचान जमाने से जुदा रखी है. And that is very essential to do something different. So when we decided of the second school, we decided to start digital bagless school. That is Monarch International School. It is 3,200 students. We feel complete school saturated last year in 3 years. So that was the second school. Then in between, we brought one franchisee, Kangaroo Kids from Bombay, for pre-nursery school. Then we brought Edu Sports from India, which was doing training of sport for 600 schools in India. We brought to Qatar for the education, for sports training. Then we brought PG. All franchises we try to bring. PG is a tutorial who prepare for IIT entrance examination, and their share in IIT is very large. It is around 30%. So we brought Fiji, which is there in both the schools. It is an integral program. Then we thought that we should go for some higher education. For your kind information, in Qatar, higher education is available with American universities and some other universities, but not from Asia. But FIFA time, UNESCO has done some survey, and UNESCO presented a report saying that 70% of the Qatar population is Asian, and for them there is no affordable higher education available in Qatar, because American universities are around 100 to 150,000 a year, a fee. So it is then the Amir of Qatar has approved, because for in Qatar, higher education, you need an Amiri decree to start any university. It cannot be under the purview of the Ministry of Education. So he has approved one Asian university, one Arab university. So Asian university will definitely go to India because we are 800,000 among 2.5 million population of Qatar. So then one person who was holding this permission, I was contacted through the ambassador to him. And then I visited Minister of Education, where we realized, first of all, they says in India, there is a 3 years degree, which we will not approve. Because in America, 3 year degree is not acceptable. They need 4 years degree. So Pune, they given us a list of only 7 institutes or universities which are approved in the American list. In that, it was the IIT, IIM, BITS Plani, Tata Research, Pune University, Delhi University, and Jadavpur University. Only 3 universities. Even Mumbai University was not there. So then I selected Pune University because I got a good connection with the Pune is the government of Maharashtra University. So I thought that will be easy for me. Then in India also the educational policy has been changed. 4-year degree has come, but most of the university is still not implemented. So we asked them, they suggested that you go for 3 years degree and 4 years, optional one. But Qatar says, no, we want only 4 years degree. So finally, the syllabus was made for 4 years and we started 3 years earlier with BA, BCom, BSc and BBA, 4 degrees. We are in 3rd year now. Next year, we'll complete a degree and then we'll go for master degree. We'll go for research and all the things we'll do it. This year in 23, we started executive MBA. Executive MBA is for working class because there are so many people who come to the Gulf with incomplete education. For them, that is the golden opportunity to have the higher education. Then we decided to go for a B.Ed. In B.Ed again, there was another problem. In Qatar, it was after 12, 4 years degree. In India, it was after degree, 2 years course. But now government of India has also changed the policy. They says it is a 4 years degree, but you can do BA B.Ed, you can do BSc B.Ed, or you can do BCom B.Ed. But the syllabus is not ready. So we are waiting for that. And next year, inshallah, we'll start B.Ed because in Qatar, as per our survey, 40% of the teachers are without B.Ed. And training is the must for the teachers. And government of Qatar is going to start a license for teachers, like doctors, nurses. So inshallah, as soon as the syllabus comes, next year we'll start that also. So we have given 3 kg till PG to the community. That is the most important thing. But one thing I want to tell you, it is semi-commercial way what we have done. Because the education business cannot be like other businesses. There you need infrastructure and much expenditure there. Semi-commercial means you will get returns maybe after 10 years. And in other businesses, you may get after. So you need a philanthropic people to join you to start education institution. Now, comparative to this, I want to tell you in India. In India, as for my, first of all, let me tell you, we are mostly working in the Konkan region. Konkan region is from Bombay to Goa. There are 3 districts. Now these are divided into 5 districts. We got 170 high schools controlled by minorities. In that, 120 are Urdu medium schools and all standard schools plus English medium and Marathi medium. I got one foundation, Ideal Foundation, which is doing coordination among all these 170 schools. We are conducting competitions and so encouragement to the student, to the teacher, and so many things we are doing. What we have done, we tried our level best. About 60 to 70% Urdu medium school, we have converted into semi-English, which is that mathematics and science is taught in English. That helps to upgrade them. One more thing I want to tell you, in Urdu school, the strength is going down and down. So it is difficult to maintain if these are government schools or government monitored, or you can say government funded schools. So what we have done, we have joined madrasa, where each school will have in the vicinity one madrasa. So we have joined madrasa students with the school, which gives the strength to the school also. The school will continue, plus madrasa children will not come to the school. But the school staff we are sending to madrasa and teaching them, and along with the hifz or alim, they are trying to complete either 10th board exam or 12th board exam. So that way we are helping each other too. So these are the two theories. One more thing which I want to tell you, in India, as per my opinion, as the parliamentary democracy has miserably failed. Similarly, cooperative movement or charitable institutions also have failed in the field of education. So what should we do? There should be some formula. If you go with the charitable organization, it is very difficult to bring a quality because of the cost. So to make cost effective, what to be done? So what I suggest, and we have done with so many schools, we collect equal-minded people and have a semi-commercial formula, and it should be done in the article of association that whatever income comes, the 33% or 50% of it will be devoted for the charitable causes. Or that means instead of giving low education to 100 students, you can give good education and 50 students will be paid and 50 will be free on that cost. So that formula is going very successful. And I think we should try to do all such things and experiments. In Qatar, one more thing I want to tell you out of the way. In Qatar, we have created among Indians such a unity that in Qatar, you will not see anybody calling himself as a Maharashtrian or a Gujarati or a Keralite. There, everybody is Indian. And one more thing I want to tell you, how the unity among the Indian community in Qatar is exemplary in the world. We got multiple organizations, 150 organizations in Qatar. All are affiliated under umbrellas. There are 4 apex bodies in Qatar. One is cultural, one is benevolent, one is business, and one is sports. And fortunately, I am the only Indian who headed all the 4 bodies. And now I am patronizing them. I am patronizing education. Education is a patience for me. Why? That also I want to tell you. My education I have completed with the support of the charitable organization. I was from a very poor family. So when I joined Larsen Toubro after completing BSc, very first year I started student aid, and I helped 70 students with notebooks, copies, and uniforms. That was the start of a journey. And I got the satisfaction that whatever I took from the society, I tried to give back. And that journey has started at that age. And now I am 75. Still, it is continuing. I plan to do two. No, in India, we got 2 high schools, one Urdu medium high school, one English medium high school, one Industrial Training Institute, ITI, which is #1 in Maharashtra infrastructure wise, but it is for boys normally. So that's why I have decided one institute for special need children in Qatar and one institute for paramedical courses for girls in India. These 2 are my forthcoming projects, and I hope Allah will give me some more time to complete this project because 75 is not a small age. I think I am lucky, and nobody got a strength to do something. I think those people are lucky that Allah Ta'ala takes some good work from them. So I am one of them, and inshallah, I will try to do what best I can do for the community. My best wishes with NEIA, and whatever way I can support, I will also support all of you. Thank you, one and all. Akhiru dawana. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. That's
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया साहब.
We are spellbound. Actually, the wisdom that you have brought in. So you on mute.
Yeah.
Virat, ji sir, you're saying something. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he blesses you, because the people like you are very, 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 very rare. And the kind of wisdom and the pathway that you have carved out for us, we will surely think about the kind of a model that you've suggested for us, and inshallah try to work towards it. And we will obviously need your advice, because wisdom that is at 75, that has been working for all these many years into community service, is something that is so much lacking in the world today. So we have Umeed Foundation. Can we just have Saifa? Saifa, can you come in? Yes, see, she is one of our little learners who's giving us a live live feedback of how NEIA works. And Yes, Saifa, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My
Walaikum
name is
assalam.
Stefan Fadil. I'm studying 8th standard from New Horizons Grammar School. Our dreams, like little birds, wait for wings of knowledge to take flight. Nia is our sunshine with a smile warm as the sun and a heart as patient as the sea. Mrs. Veba opens the doors of learning for everyone. She makes even the exciting puzzles turning class into magical gardens where minds go. Let's promise to be other learn and grow. Near guidance and our own kind heart, we can make every dream take flight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saifa. That was so beautiful and such cute words that you've used for Nia. And may Allah make every wish that you have done today happen for you and for all the learners of Nia. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, dear. We have Dr. Mohsin Raza, who's with us, who's the president of Umeed Foundation today with us. Sir, could you kindly share your insights with us?
Sir, you're on mute. You're on mute. You need to unmute yourself, sir. वहाँ एक माइक का आइकन होगा सर.
I did it. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
I'm really very happy to join, and I was really very much delighted to meet Mirza Sahab, Javed Mirza Sahab and his team yesterday and day before yesterday. We had a presentation about Umeed. Umeed, how much time do you want me to speak? 2-3 minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Sure.
Yeah, this Umeed Education Foundation is a group. We deal with the you see, in about 300 million people will not go to school in the world, whereas in our country about 89 million people will not go to school. Although every government or any government has established schools even in the remotest mountains and the remotest areas. Even in the rivers and sea, they have established schools in the boats. But the people do not go and join. There are reasons for not joining that. Because the kids are earning by doing menial jobs, collecting from garbage, the usable things, and selling for around 100 rupees a day. So that is one reason. So we are dealing with the slum kids who do not have the opportunity to go to school. And these kids are in the morning or in the afternoon. They are collecting reusable from the garbage. And they are giving to their parents and selling. And moreover, many of these kids are the biological products, I will call it. It's not a good word, biological product, but it is a fact that they are the biological products. The parents of these kids do not have any itinerary for them. They just do not have any plan for them. They don't have any future planning for their kids. So they just are born, they just develop, and then you see they are living like this. So we are. Hello, what happened? Is it closed?
Nothing, sir. Nothing.
No, sir. Please go ahead.
We can hear you.
Yeah. So we are dealing with these kids. We have got. We started in 2016, and now in about 7 years' time, we have got 22 centers here in Aligarh. We had one in Lucknow and one in Allahabad. We had admitted 500 students from our centers to various schools. But these, because of the COVID crisis, these students, they disappeared because they are the migrant population. Some of them we have been able to trace them. This year we have admitted 135 kids to various schools, and we are looking after their progress. We have got inspectors, and these inspectors go to various schools and see that these kids are attending these schools or not. And if some people are not able to pay the fee, our inspectors are contacting their parents that they should be able to pay the fee. In fact, our system is a little different. We do not go to ask for any money from people. We are asking sponsors. One sponsor will spend 100 rupees per month per child. So for 50 kids, he will pay 5,000 rupees to us, and we are naming the center, our Ummid Center, after one of their deceased parents or grandparents. So this formula is becoming successful. I want that the people around should adopt this, and they should open such centers in their areas of influence. And
please keep yourself on mute. Mute karo bana jaldi. Yes, sir. Continue, sir, please.
Yeah. So that is my actually message. That is my message, and we will join inshallah with Brother Saab, with Javed Saab and his team, and I hope he has selected 2 teachers from our Ummid group, and we hope more teachers will be selected, and our teachers will do very good. And inshallah, in due course, we'll be able to contribute much to the organization. Thank you very much for asking me to speak about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mohsin Raza Sahab.
Yeah, this is the one class which we have, which we started yesterday itself with Ummid Foundation. These are the slum children of Ummid Foundation, and we introduced our class yesterday itself in Aligarh. Thanks to Dr. Mohsin Raza for this.
Yes, that class will continue. We have got that smart class which was introduced to your team, Danish Saab and Javed Saab and his team. And Sabah were there. And yesterday we had in our computer center also, we have established a very good computer center where we will teach our teachers to teach the kids. And then we have another plan to have a program of training the trainers. That will be done through the Department of Education of Aligarh Muslim University. We had done it earlier also 2-3 times, and that will be very useful. We'll invite teachers from other schools also to attend that program of training the teachers how to teach these kids. And this program that has been developed by Javed Saab, Danish Saab and his team is really great because it's a new type of thing. It's an innovative program for teaching the kids. I'm not an educationist myself, although I was a teacher of surgery, so I'm not very much acquainted with the teaching of the small kids. I cannot, but I can appreciate, and I will surely collaborate with the team, and our team will also collaborate with NEIEA, inshallah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We just need your support.
Danish, we were there yesterday with one of our teachers, and she is Sabah. Sabah is a girl who is basically a student studying her master's and now a PhD in computer science. Her exposure to slum children was never there. So for the first time, for 2 days, going to Aligarh and coming up with this new living altogether, I would like to see how she has observed that and what is her reaction to this, so that other teachers who are not used to it can really learn from that. And then we also have one of the teachers who was there, Alina Beg. I would like her to also tell us, how exactly slum children are taught. So let us hear from both these people here.
Yes, Sabah, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So this is me, Sabah Manzoor. मैं सीनियर मेंटोर हूँ निया के साथ मैथ्स की क्लासेस जो हैं मैं कंडक्ट करती हूँ. तो लाइक जावेद सर सेड रिसेंटली वी वेंट टू अलीगढ़ और हमें मौका मिला उम्मीद फाउंडेशन के जो सेंटर्स
Please show your face.
Yeah, I have my
Sabah, like your face is not now it is visible.
Okay.
So, yeah, now.
Yeah.
So recently we went to अलीगढ़. वहाँ पे मौका मिला हमें उम्मीद फाउंडेशन के थ्रू जो उनके सेंटर्स वो रन करते हैं स्लम एरियाज में. वी गॉट अ चांस टू गो देयर. सो हमने देखा वहाँ पे किस तरीके से क्लासेस कंडक्ट होती हैं. वी सैट इन द लाइव क्लास एंड वी ऑब्जर्व्ड इट फॉर अ वाइल. तो टीचर्स थी वहाँ जो वहाँ के लोकल्स थे. कुछ थी उनमें एक दो देयर वर 1-2 टीचर्स जिनकी जो क्वालिफिकेशन थी दे हैड फिनिश देयर बैचलर्स मास्टर्स और दे हैड फिनिश देयर बीएड. बट ज़्यादातर टीचर्स हमें ऐसी मिली जिनका जो सिर्फ बैचलर्स कंप्लीट हुआ था. तो वी हैव ऑफर्ड देम कि हम आपके लिए टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करेंगे जिससे जब एक टीचर ट्रेन होगा तो जो बच्चे वहाँ पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं उनको भी एक अच्छी तालीम वो हासिल कर सकते हैं और शायद जो उनकी करंट कंडीशन है उससे वो निकल पाए. तो ये एक कोशिश है जो हम उनके साथ करेंगे अब. उनका इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हमने चेक किया. उनका जो रूम था वो देखा हमने. और बच्चे जो हैं पढ़ रहे थे बिल्कुल बेंचेस जो थे इट वाज नॉट दैट वेरी गुड. बट जो वहाँ पे कोशिश कर रहे हैं डॉक्टर मोहसिन सर उन्होंने वहाँ उनको एक सेंटर दिया वहाँ पे जगह दी. तो बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे भी कि मैं निया के साथ जुड़ी हुई हूँ और हम ऐसे बच्चों के साथ ऐसे बच्चों के लिए कुछ कर पाएंगे. वो एरिया भी बिल्कुल इट वाज अ विलेज एरिया जहाँ पे बाहर बकरियां देवर ऐसे चल रही हैं और द कंडीशन ऑफ द किड्स देवर लग रहा था स्लम के हैं नॉट वेरी क्लीन. एंड उनको वहाँ पे एक प्लेटफॉर्म दिया गया जहाँ पे वो सब इकट्ठे होके पढ़ रहे हैं और तालीम हासिल कर रहे हैं जिससे उनकी जो सिचुएशन है वो बेटर हो सकती है. वो उस कंडीशन से बाहर निकल सकते हैं. सो वी टॉक टू देम एंड वी हैव हायर्ड सम ऑफ देयर पीपल एज आर कोऑर्डिनेटर्स. और हम भी बिल्कुल बेहतरीन कोशिश करेंगे कि उनसे हम कनेक्ट हो सकें कनेक्टेड रह सकें और आउटरीच हमारा वहाँ भी चले और बच्चे जुड़ सकें और हम उनको क्लासेस दे सकें. So that's all I would like to say.
Is Alina there? Alina, do you want to speak up?
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Islam.
Yes, assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Alina, microbiology graduate, currently pursuing my MSc and holding a postgraduate diploma in food technology. Along my studies, I am dedicated to making a difference by teaching slum kids in a school, combining my love for science with a commitment to education. Nice to connect with you all.
Nice to hear you, Alina, but we would like to see your face also. Okay, you may continue, Tasneem.
Thank you so much, Alina. And thank you so much, Sabah, for the kind of a live picture that you have sketched for us as to what happens when education reaches to the most deprived and how it is going to bring about a change. उनकी जुस्तजू आपने देखी, आपने कन्वे किया कि किस तरीके से वो और उसकी इम्पोर्टेंस को जिस तरीके से आपने उसको जाकर किया. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Alina. Despite having such wonderful degrees that you have, and you were wanting to bring about that change, and you've realized that you have to give back to the community. And I will take it from Mohsin Raza Saab and also from Hassan Saab that when we have to the have-nots, it has to go in some form or the other. The ones who have have to necessarily support the have-nots in every possible way that can possibly be done. And now we will open the floor for any question and answers that anybody would like to. Yes, sir.
Tasneem,
Yes, sir.
I would want Brother Zulkarnain to speak to us. Brother Zulkarnain is a very dedicated person here, one of the most dedicated persons I've seen in my life. And he spends all his time thinking and trying to help us. So let us hear from him. It's about education. He lives in Saudi Arabia. His family is basically Saudi citizens. And he takes the time to go all over the country. He's from Bihar. So Zulkarnain bhai, let's hear from you.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम सर।
जी, मैं कुछ मुझे ऐड करने के लिए नहीं है, मैं कहना चाहूँगा कि आई एम एसोसिएटेड विथ NEIA. Before it was NEIA, we were discussing for almost a couple of years on this whole idea with Javed Mirza Sahab in the group on the email forum. और जब से ये कोऑर्डिनेशन एक्चुअली बन गई है, जब से मैं इनके साथ एसोसिएटेड हूँ, अगरचे मैंने कोई बहुत ज़्यादा कंट्रीब्यूशन मेरा नहीं है इस प्रोजेक्ट में, लेकिन बहरहाल मैं साथ हूँ और जो कुछ ये कर रहे हैं इससे बड़ी मुझे होप है कि इंशाल्लाह इससे काफ़ी मार्जिनलाइज कम्युनिटी को काफ़ी फ़ायदा होगा। और मेरी जो बातें हुई हैं लोगों से, मुख्तलिफ जगहों पर जाता हूँ और जब मैं इंट्रोड्यूस करता हूँ इंडिया को, तो लोगों को बड़ी उम्मीद है। और ख़ास तौर से जो मदरसा एजुकेशन है जिसको टेकअप किया जा रहा है आजकल, तो उनको कैसे मॉडर्न एजुकेशन दी जा सके, उसमें काफ़ी लोगों ने बहुत इंटरेस्ट शो किया है। अभी एक वेस्ट बंगाल का एक मदरसा, काफ़ी बड़ा मदरसा है, उससे मैंने बात की, उन्होंने कहा कि वी आर वेरी ईगर टू ज्वाइन और होपफुली दे विल ज्वाइन इंशाल्लाह सून। इसी तरह से मेरे शहर दरभंगा में भी कई लोगों ने इंटरेस्ट शो किया है मदरसा में कि हम इसको ज्वाइन करना चाहेंगे। तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि ये बड़ी अच्छी एफर्ट है और मुझे उम्मीद है कि इससे काफ़ी उन लोगों को फ़ायदा होगा जो कि अभी तक सिर्फ इस वजह से अच्छी एजुकेशन नहीं हासिल कर पाए कि उनको कोई अच्छा टीचर नहीं था या अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं थी। और ये टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग का जो प्रोग्राम है इनका, वो बहुत ही मार्वेलस है। लोकल टीचर्स इससे ट्रेन होते हैं और इससे ज़ाहिर है कुछ क्वालिटी एजुकेशन में बहुत इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा। तो मैं इनके लिए ऑल गुड विशेस, नेक ख्वाहिशात और दुआएं इनके लिए मेरे पास हैं और दुआ करता हूँ कि अल्लाह इसको कोशिश कामयाब करे और इसमें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग आगे चल के जुड़ें। वालेकुम अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
देखिए, we have Brother Hassan still with us. It's a great opportunity for our teachers, for the other audience members to ask him any questions that you have. Please take this opportunity here.
I would like to understand what is Monarch. When you said it's a bagless school and you go full, like you are booked for the year, so wonderfully, and it is a digital bagless school.
See, I will tell you one thing. When you want to start the school, first we approach some software people that most important thing is that in today's world, if you see, children are busy with gadgets. So their eyes are getting spoiled. Very young students of below 10 years also having spectacles. So we don't want to do that, but we want to go digital. So when the software people came, we said, our teacher, our principal, she is really a very intellectual one. Her name is Minal Bakshi. She is more than, I think, whoever IT people or software people we got, she is more intelligent than them. So that helped us. So we said there will be tab from first standard. Only for KG it is not available. Tab will not be carried home. Tab will be in the classroom. There is a big machine for charging, which they will leave there. Another thing, from the tab, they will see the subject, the timetable. They will read, but they will not write. Writing will be done definitely on the notebook because all exams are conducted in the book by writing. Otherwise, in COVID, even some children have forgotten how to write. That was the difficulty. Second thing, that in today's world, this has to be Wi-Fi connected is the must because server to be there. So all tabs are connected to Wi-Fi. but not connected to internet. So no child can misuse the tab and see something else. So that safely we have gone. And when they go home, we are using Pearson books. Pearson got a physical in hard copies as well as they got USBs also. So at home they can have the large screen or desktops and there they can see. So this foolproof way we have gone. Another thing, one I found, which is the laziness of the parent. Nowadays, if you see in the school, the bags are very heavy. Sometimes I lift my grandson or granddaughter. It is difficult to lift. It is lucky that now the backpack is there, so they won't feel the weight. Otherwise, weight will come on one hand. So what is the problem? The daily timetable, those books to be selected and given to the children, which parents are not doing, and they load complete books in the bag and they're carrying. That is not a good thing. So here we try to sort out that. Books definitely they may carry, but it will be 2 or 3. So that way we have gone backless. Digital definitely it is everything is online and which helped because we started in 19 and the COVID started. That way we have done.
Now that you've heard our model, what is the kind of advice that you would like to give us?
So first, when I read some article on NEIEA, Mr. Javed they sent to me. He said they started in pandemic because there were a lot of difficulties by the people to get online education. Then I thought, then online education, if that time difficulty, today also difficulty will be there because poor students they can't afford. But then I realized that you are having blended. It is online teaching and offline there in the classroom there. That is a good thing. And second good thing your NEIA is doing, that is the training of teachers. That is the must. Without that, the quality will not come. So these both the things are very successful.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. God bless all of you who are helping me.
Jazakallah khair, sir. Thank you so much. Allahumma ameen. We have Abdul Ghaffar, sir, who was who's been here with us very patiently, and he's from Saudi Arabia, working in Riyadh, and he's from Bihar, basically. So, sir, how was the program? And we would like to hear from you, your insights. Abdul Ghaffar, sir.
म्यूट पर हैं आप, अनम्यूट कर लीजिए सर. Yeah, now it's fine.
Just give me 30 seconds that I want to connect my charger.
Sure, sir. Okay, in these 30 seconds, I think we can have Muskan. Muskan, are you there? Muskan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Muskan. Please present your views about NEIEA.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Muskan Begum. I am studying 7th standard from New Rising Sun Grammar School. From NEIA's organization, we are getting knowledge. The teachers are giving us very important knowledge. If they are not fine, but they take class. My ma'am name is Gulfisha ma'am. She is very good. She always tells us all the meanings. She is kind-hearted. I was hesitant to speak in English, but now I am fluent to speak in English. My mom and all my parents proud of me. They are happy because I am speaking in English, and my all classmates are speaking English with me. We all are happy. We are so excited to have our certificate. Thank you, Gulfisha ma'am and Zeba ma'am, believing me. I can see and giving me a chance to speak in front of everyone. Thank you.
Wow, you used almost all the adjectives that possibly could have been there in the surface of the earth. Subhanallah. Thank you so much, Muskan, for those kind words. So the floor is open for Abdul Ghaffar, sir. I hope you are comfortable going ahead and present.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity, and I would like to thank Muhammad Zulkarnain Bhai, who connected me, because I was trying to contact him. He's also here in Riyadh, and we have very long relation. So he sent me this link that connect, if you have time, connect with NEIEA. And today, what I saw, you people have done a tremendous job, which is required for the society. And when I came in 2000 here in Saudi Arabia, it has become 24 years in Saudi Arabia. It's my passion for education. I have done 3 master degree, and when I came here in travel field, but I joined university where I was teaching business management. Then I changed to many companies. Currently, I'm in Dr. Salman Habib Hospital. This is the biggest hospital in Saudi Arabia, and I'm a trainer of leadership and management skills. I'm leading a department. What I saw that you people are doing very good job, and this is also my dream that whatever we have received from society, we need to pay back. It's not a matter that it's a small or big, but whatever we can do, we should do. That's why we are also doing something in my village, in my town, that is Siwan district. So we are running one school also. But we are supporting from here what we can do, and I always try to connect the people, those who love to love for education, those who are having love for education, that if they can support in any way. So this way we are working, and now I'm in a planning to open a training center here also in Saudi Arabia that we can help the people. This is my words for today, and best of luck for all of you. And I always do my dua for everyone that we can help the people, we can contribute to the society, that education is the highest need of the society. I always quote the verses from Quran. It's a translation. I don't want to read the verses. That the story that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creates human being, Adam alayhi salam, and he was created with mud, and he asked angels who were created with the light, and asked angels to bow in front of human being, this Adam alayhi salam. And the reason why that this Adam alayhi salam got the knowledge first. He was taught, he got the knowledge, and for that reason, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked angels name of the things, and they did not reply, and they told that they are not having this information. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Adam alayhi salam, and he replied. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to angels to go in front of, do sajda in front of Adam alayhi salam. So this is the value of knowledge and education. And in today's world, also in this world, those who are having best knowledge, we are looking towards them. The education is important for that. So this is my saying. Thank you very much. Thanks again to everyone.
Thank you so much, Abdul Ghaffar Saab, for those insights, and the words that you've spoken for us. May Allah make all of that possible for us, inshallah. And now we open the floor for any of the participants to ask us any questions. All the senior mentors of NEIEA and the supervisors are present here. If you have any, ways that questions about how do you connect with us and how we can take this program forward with you, is something that we are open for. You can unmute yourself and go ahead and ask the question if you have any. We are also sharing the social media, but social media links with you. You can connect with us on any one of the platforms also. And we also have our WhatsApp group, WhatsApp channel that you can subscribe to in order to get all the current happenings that are happening with NEIEA, and also what the students do on a regular basis with us. So if nobody has any questions, anybody wants to ask us anything? Now I would like to invite Ms. Hina, who's a senior mentor with us, to present the vote of thanks.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes, Darish sir.
Thank you. Yeah. yes, like you all have heard that what we are offering, right? And it's all thanks to Javed Mirza sir, who is so dedicated that वो हम लोगों को आगे बढ़ने पे like को like मजबूर कर देते हैं. Like it's like we all like to come forward and give our extra bit, right? And we are offering all courses right from 6 in the morning till late night. But what do you think? What do we need other than providing these courses? What do people think? What do we need? We need your support, guys. We need your support. And जैसे कि अभी रमजान का महीना आ रहा है, right? रमजान के महीने में आप लोग ज़कात फितरा जो आप निकालते हैं, right? So हम लोग जो है इन स्टूडेंट से 1 रुपया भी चार्ज नहीं करते हैं for any course which we are providing them, right? But we need your support in order to further take our endeavor forward and to provide more classes, to set up more infrastructures at different places. So I request you people to please support us with the zakat and fitras which you will be going to share in Ramadan. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Danish sir.
Yeah, I was saying that the target that we have for this year is 50,000 children's learning. This is not a small number. This number is very much possible here, especially because of the very collaborative approach that we have. We are meeting out to so many organizations and associations. Today we met the president of Mushawarat, Advocate Feroz, and then we have met the head of the Jamiat group here. And yesterday we met the placement officer of Aligarh Muslim University, Mr. Saad, and he said that he will come with us to all the towns in UP and take us and then have a private talk with all those institutions that are there and help us. So this help is really coming to us, but we must build up our capacity to be able to deliver also. So towards developing capacity, what do we have to do? We have to train our teachers. We have to hire the teachers. We have to train them. We have to work with the institutions here, help them get the infrastructure, train the coordinators. So this is the job for us to do. If we are devoted to education, this is a normal process. We must aspire for this and we must work for this. So this is my plea for everybody here. We are here to do a job, and the job is to empower and transform the lives of the ordinary people. This is what we are here for. So thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, Javed Mirza sir. Danish sir is sharing the screen where you will be able to sponsor a single child, one child for just a really small amount of rupees 400 per month. You can sponsor a coordinator by paying rupees 10,000 a month. You can sponsor a mentor teacher by paying 25,000 per month, and sponsor one IT-enabled classroom, which one of the girls was saying, from one small room to the world across. So that can be possible through 100,000 rupees. And NEIEA is completely transparent about the donations. That's the best thing that I've ever seen in any NGO. We as employees had received the balance sheet, the unaudited balance sheets into our emails the very first month that I had started working with this organization, wherein complete transparency about every single rupee that is donated or received from NEIEA by NEIEA is clearly in front of the donors and everybody out there in open. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide with us. And we basically maintain this transparency because of the fact that we understand from the reasons why a donor wants to donate. And when the donor is wanting to donate, he wants to see the results also, where this money or where every single rupee that is being contributed is being spent. So we clearly show across the complete balance sheet of the complete year, which can be in front of the donors if they are joining with us, and everybody who wants to look at it. So kindly see to it that you encourage yourself and also others who have not been able to join today, to let them know about this particular organization. Share our social media platforms to everybody, and get us connected to people who will be interested in contributing financially to our programs, to our sponsorships, basically. Thank you so much.
In addition to that, NEIA is a registered Section 8 non-profit educational organization. All your donations and charity are tax deductible, right? So yes, you can go ahead and support us. Thank you very much. Yes, Tasneem, please continue.
So we will have Ms. Hina, who is our senior mentor, to present the vote of thanks. Over to you, Hina ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tasneem Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed guest, Mr. Nadeem Tareen sir and Hassan Abdul Karim Chogle sir, our Honorable President, Mr. Javed Mirza sir, and all our esteemed speakers, all the NEIA team, and all dear students. Good evening, everyone. I'm Hina, one of the senior mentors of NEIA organization. I'm thrilled to express my gratitude as we conclude this webinar. On behalf of NEIA, I sincerely thank everyone for their time on this occasion. A special thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Nadeem Tareen sir, who is a philanthropist and a businessman of Saudi Arabia, and also our chief guest, Hassan Abdul Karim Chogle sir, who is also a philanthropist and a businessman from Qatar, for contributing their precious time for this webinar and supporting us for the growth of NEIA. We look forward to your complete support and advice. A special thank to our esteemed speakers for their insightful contributions, enriching our understanding. I extend appreciation to our sponsors and partners for their crucial support, and to the dedicated team behind the scenes for their tireless efforts. Let's carry forward the knowledge gained, and may the insights shared may be a catalyst for your professional success. Thank you all for being a part of this incredible event. Looking forward to future collaborations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hina ma'am. So we call it a day. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much to all of you who have joined from different time zones here. All of us from Saudi Arabia to Qatar to India. Thank you so much for this, for sparing the time. But not just this here, it does not end here. We will be sending you across a message to all the ones who have joined. So kindly share your mobile numbers through which we will be able to get in touch with you in order to share with you the donation form, the donation pamphlet, so that you can pass it on. If you are not able to help it, maybe you can help by passing it across to the ones who are willing to do this particular task for you. Okay, thank you so much. So we'll come to a conclusion of this particular meeting. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.